Was I the only one that like barely played PvP? It was just like PvE and all that.
I did both.
Instead, it'll be
I was like really like.
Hey, wake up,
PvP.
hey.
I used to like do weeklies and just like sit in night forest all day.
To limit Shopify Rebellion on this map. Shopify Rebellion have yet to play this map all season long.
Let's cuddle.
There
Nope.
is unlikely to be any specific strategies that M80 are able to.
Hashtag free
ban out
Jynxzi, he's on
against.
Ben.
They played it, I think, at SI last.
Someone said
season,
he's going live
but
later.
It's been a long time, so you can't
I
really.
played the game a little bit
Shopify
ago, but I
Rebellion
dropped it
bring
feeling
to a
I'm
map
behind if I
like
get back to the
Border.
game.
On
I mean,
the other
that's
side
every
of
game.
Rebellion,
Well,
they ban out
that's
the
every game that like
Blitz.
takes like time to
Those
like
are
level
those
up, you know?
commonly banned operators on Border, but
That's the only bad thing
wide
about this
selection
shit.
Yeah, the
of
thing with playing
operators that
Destinies,
get
you have
banned
to
on
play
this
it, you have to
map,
stay up to
specifically on the
date.
attack. So there were a lot of
You're not
good
gonna have all the
options, I think,
meta
for
guns.
Shopify to
Bro,
remove.
I
Gotta keep
grinded
playing for
this
meta
one
guns.
gun with rolls for 3 weeks straight and I never got it.
Started on defense, so there's a lot of defense rounds being showed by
It's just about luck,
fewer
bro.
on
That's
the
just
attack.
annoying.
And I like shit like
That's
that.
the only thing I hate about it.
No, but I like
For
lucky
this
shit
matchup.
sometimes. Like
I
when
mean,
it
it just
takes time to
depends.
get it, and like when you do get it, it's, you know how rewarding it is when you've been grinding for 4 weeks and you get something.
Background
Like
talk
a-
from the
like a
operators now.
relief.
We talked about this.
I like games that have
I think it was a
RNG.
couple play days into the season about how the operators now talk to each
They
other.
got rid of the
There's
Zerg
present
exotic
that
giveaway.
kinda
No,
deepens
I
the
love
lore,
Zerg,
and
bro.
I
That
took
little
the
alien.
opportunity
They don't
to
know about
actually
waiting till
praise the
Saturday.
cosplayers in the field.
Wait, hey,
Going
guys,
to
who's
Zerg like in a
Zerg?
tree.
Oh, you know Zerg?
And bring this universe to life outside of just the
Bro, I
gameplay.
played
but
Destiny 1, but then
Zerg
niggas like
seems to
just
go
be
on an
hiding in a
awful
tree
long
like a
time.
random.
Zerg be
Zerg
hiding at the top of a plane. You gotta fucking parkour to get to.
Tried to hear it as best as I could.
That shit
By
was
the way,
annoying.
I am
If they didn't make the app for that shit, I would have been like,
Oh my god, bro, no, it was this one dude on
you would have
YouTube.
to read the app. Oh yeah, I watch YouTube.
He was one dude used to like post it every morning.
Niggas would dead go to every planet and look at all the
Motherfucker was on the phone
spawns. That shit
transferring all
was
my weapons
crazy.
every fucking week.
One gunner, or will we see a map 2 gunner?
I gotta download the app again, right? If
Map
I'm gonna
1
play.
gunner shows up.
Yeah.
M80 are in
So you can, like,
trouble.
transfer
Despite
weapons.
M80 winning,
Fuck.
I can't imagine not having
banners.
that.
map 2 gunner did
Okay,
quite
Amy.
well, and
Huh?
they still lost. So maybe M80
gotta buy raid banners.
wants
You gonna
map
be in the
1
raid for like
to give them a bit
I
of
know, that's
7
why I need to
hours.
get them, bro.
No,
I know,
like,
that's why I need to just some. I got like 50.
Dreadfully bad first map.
Sad,
He was
probably not,
significantly
brother.
improved on the second map, and now struggling here on the third map.
They
to
couldn't
find
what they know
kill
about
number
getting
2,
Vex
but he can
with
already
Canadian
crawl
plays
his
so
way
weird, it's like
away.
funny.
Vex Mythic classes.
As his
Bro, that shit good
former
as fuck.
teammate
Now I'm
Gavin
gonna
attempts
show
to
you.
find what little remains of the team
Not
captain.
gonna lie.
Really good stall. And
You have it?
for Canadian over on
Yeah.
East Stairs. Again, I mentioned it.
I
in
hope
the
you got
off-lane
everything
phase.
except
for all the
The
shit.
best op in the game.
Are you gonna watch Dark Zero and Wildcard? My game's got 2 hour
Canadian does a
download,
great
so
job at that. At the same time, Spoit was able to strike.
I ain't got
some
nothing to do
fear into
anyway.
the heart of Gunner over towards
Couldn't.
security.
What do they know
That's
about
a great
that?
little
Destiny
extension
1? You
for
ever played
Shopify
Destiny 1,
Rebellion.
right?
It's pretty much
The
exactly what they
shotgun
wanted to
when you
get
get
out of
from
that.
the glass.
Now
I forgot what
most
it's
players have
called. It was like the
fallen
best
back
Oh,
to
shotgun in the
Spoit
game.
is not left. He still remains in
fuck what's it
security.
called? It was
like hour
He might
30
be
here.
finding some
Have it.
gunfights quickly as he is being pressured
That
a
shit
little
good
bit
as
from
fuck,
these
dude.
He's
players
had, like, no
over
iron
towards
sight.
east instead of entering
Just
in
get it
towards
from
break
Northern
as we speak.
Yo, Ryan.
Hot and down below.
Who's that? Samuel's got that?
Don't forget about him. It's
Part
gonna make
into-
surviving.
Yeah,
the
I ain't got no
really
choice,
tricky
you know
for
what I'm
Canadian,
saying?
who's already on
Constant's
1
running
HP.
low.
Being hunted down now is that Deimos strike does cut both
First off,
ways.
Canadian plays
But this
so
shit
weird.
is cold.
Survive, but a crossfire.
He's
from
like a little
Diffuser
rat.
to tag him through the soft wall,
Too
and
many
well,
guns
that
on my
C8
hunter, bro. I
does
gotta
hit
move him.
quite hard. Firing away, the next
gonna win, Salmon.
tackle, the next obstacle to tackle will be the player down
They
on
just
the
sold
ground.
it.
by
You saw them
Phantom.
just saw
That
6-3.
was Ambi, who was prone for a moment,
I've
but I
seen, but, like, I
suppose
didn't
he
watch the game.
figured
I
it
didn't
was
watch it
too
either.
vulnerable, so up he pops, and Spoy will be the one
Oh
to
my
get
God,
the kill
Spoy.
long range. M80 being
Where
baited
is that
in, and
shit at?
Ambi has been the prize
Oh,
target.
they found
but
verdict.
everybody else from the Rebellion.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
our
shit.
6th time.
Finding
maybe.
this last set of players. Good news for Ambi. His position wasn't in vain. He's credited with the very final kill, but it was a team effort across the
Can barely
board.
hear Zach. I
Almost
turned him up a little bit.
Every single player on Shopify Rebellion getting onto the board as they take round 1.
Yeah, and perfect.
What game you
play
downloading?
by
I'm downloading
Destiny.
They knew that every attacker was going to be left
I'm gonna be a
inside
Destiny
of
streamer.
offices, so they just said, let's post up. Let's not play too aggressive. They had a 3-way crossfire. Anybody that was trying to walk office into Fountain would have to fight Ambi in Fountain. They'd have to fight Surf in the bomb site, and they'd have to fight Spoit, who had an angle from security.
How long was it,
Excellent
Baggy?
little 3-way crossfire. Not enough to
It's the
mention that
weekly raid.
3 push coming out from
I think
M80.
it's like
And again, I want
Audina.
to give a lot of credit back to
think it's like,
Canadian, who's playing on that Azami. Not an
forgot
op
the
that you
name.
see very commonly coming out from Troy. In fact, that was the
Salvador, you
first
streaming?
round that he's played it
I'm about to
all
start right now.
stage long.
Yeah.
So nice to see Canadian flexing a little bit. He'll run it back.
Chat,
to
tell Sky done death,
work
bro. Who does he think he
defense,
is?
and it can come down to
He's too
some of those
famous
really
for
cool
us.
plays that you can make. If you're going up
Shit, not
against
gonna
a
hit.
Deimos, put that Kiba barrier on the floor underneath you. All of a sudden, Deimos can't get that kill. Canadian
Remember
died
Scourge
in
of the
end, Mingo
Past?
from
It
office,
sounds
but even
familiar.
still wasted
If I see it,
even
I'll
more
remember
time.
it.
Really cool stuff.
Oh, Scourge
I
of
like
the
the
past.
easy raid.
I remember the
That was tag.
what's that one raid with the big fat guy with the gold cups?
My fault.
It's like an onion.
This guy's
Oh,
That's
This
exactly
guy, who you got
Chalice.
winning?
That's
Yeah,
that's the
they were
Right
Leviathan
on
raid.
Shopify. Whenever they were down too, I doubled down.
But again,
You double down.
every time you wag
Double
your
down.
finger at a team's inability to execute,
Bro, I don't need shitty ass pinnacle
there are
gear,
That
bro.
things
6-3 lead was
you
kinda
need
crazy,
to
no?
praise the defenders.
Yes, you do.
Because M80 is an excellent attacking team.
I don't.
Something that Desk has stressed, something
Yes,
that
you
you've
do.
talked about regularly, something that Lynx and XR Troika have discussed on their broadcasts as well.
Aren't you?
So if
I'm
M80
joking.
Yeah, they're-
looks like a
golly.
formidable team against most squads, but then up against Shopify Rebellion, they are held to only a couple rounds on attack. You can't really blame M80. You can't
bro.
really blame the map. You have to give credit to
Wait
their
till the streams
opponents.
get off.
That first defense was excellent from Shopify Rebellion.
Regardless of who's to blame, though, this is
Whatever
a
that
do or die
means.
half for M80. When they played Dark Zero,
Nice,
the
Rob.
6
That's what I said.
defenses that
Nice,
they
Rob.
ran, they only won once. They lost 5 of those 6 defenses. So you've got to imagine that the pressure is
it
very
Reno
high
free
in
ball
the
challenge?
second rounds as you
10
can
hours.
with
Good.
Shopify Rebellion.
Bro, where is Zer?
We'll start with an East Stairs push.
Nigga, Zer is
Since
not
Troy
here,
that's
dude.
playing this
It
position
is
on the
Thursday,
zombie,
gang.
Zer only comes on Friday, right?
combination.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Playing on
Yes,
this range,
Friday.
Like
he's
I
Wait,
remember
today's
that
Thursday?
shit.
on Diffuser if he wants
Bro,
to
whole day I
Friday
thought it was
it's
Friday.
Friday the
He comes at
10th.
12.
Canadian, that will come out now.
Yeah.
So will the push.
12 on Friday.
Damn, I miss Zer, bro.
Reset.
Well,
I swear to God, I thought today was Friday.
they are still sitting and waiting for the time being. Spoit
Nice
Damn.
Spoit.
I think
Fucking
he's
go,
young,
Willie.
man.
Come on, Willow.
Rexon.
Oh,
Good shit, baby.
that was a nasty shot.
Yeah.
Takes enough time to do his best ass shit.
This guy just mute them if
shot.
this guy mute them if they're probably gonna be after about different game.
chat.
You have them muted or
Will
no?
now plug the holes
No.
in this defense is yet again.
Okay, I'm-
M80
I don't mind them
really
yapping, though.
struggling with this layered approach
Yeah, no, you're
to
good.
Shopify Rebellion's upstairs defense. Uncold might have found an opening as he's joined by a teammate not that far off. Kino running with the DMR in the hands of Twitch. You don't see the F2 much these days. and that's
Looking pretty
because the
strong,
DMRs
as expected.
have great caliber-based destruction and tear through those key
M80
players
like
so
perm bans
effortlessly.
this, Ryan. This is like a perm ban of
Every single player
theirs.
from
Border?
Shopify Rebellion still alive.
Yeah.
As are the Yokai
Against
drones
multiple
in the hands
teams,
of
they ban-
Surf,
they ban
as
this
M80 looks
map.
for something with 50 seconds left.
Kino's alone up here.
Flank
Don't
going
forget,
down.
both his teammates
Echoes,
on the main
echoes,
floor, so
echoes.
He's just trying to distract. He's got a lot of bodies looking
Vert,
at him.
nice.
They deal about half the HP.
Oh, they're
Half the
floating
time
right now.
hot and cold,
Yo.
but he does get taken out
good,
eventually.
Zachary.
It's now
good, Zach.
Gunner in the 1v5 to try to clutch it out, and he's got no hope at
What's
all.
good, dude?
All right,
It's
Ambi
a
lives in like a
flawless
prison
round
cell.
to come out from Shopify
Let's
Rebellion.
go.
Beautifully done on that defense,
good,
making sure they
duos.
knew exactly where those players were
Hey,
at
Zach.
all times.
Yo, Star, appreciate the gift. Yo.
Make sure that they
Wild
can
card?
have that strong first half that they won
Against
against
Dark Zero?
M80. It does feel like the
Wild card?
Desert of maybe that.
I don't know,
mental
bro.
game
I
is
don't know.
starting
I
to
can't help
slip.
you with that one.
Feels like maybe
Big Daddy, come on.
M80
It's gonna be a good ass game. I feel like Wild Card's gonna get at least one map.
because of
I
that.
think it'll
be
Falcon will call attack timeout. He'll decide to talk
Presets
with
everyone,
his
Big
team,
Daddy.
do his best to get their mental
Hey,
back
yo.
under control.
That's his name, dude.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, this is a worrisome thing. One thing that was actually discussed amongst the casting
Ryan, what you
talent
hitting
was
today?
how quickly we've witnessed timeouts get
Today's supposed to
taken,
be
and Fluke
chess and
actually
arms.
had a good point and said, I
Yesterday,
wonder
fucking-
if the reason why we are seeing so many timeouts get taken at the conclusion of this
I wanna hop on
second
peptides.
round
I had some
is
Mexican
because
food. Like,
there's
I had
a set of
tacos,
operator bans coming
quesadillas.
out in that third round.
Shit was
Call the
fire.
timeout before
Did you have beans
the
and
last
rice?
set of bans in the first
mean,
Are
quarter
peptides
I had beans
safe?
on the
emerge.
tacos.
I do
Chat?
wonder if there's something to that, and I think it's worth asking these teams about because we have seen a dramatic uptick in timeouts being called.
You gotta
after
get like an
round four,
enchilada, bro.
or sorry, after round 2, whereas it's round
Oh my
3
God. Oh.
that we see that last operator ban come in.
Willie, the
It
big
also just
Willie.
could be pure coincidence because
that was nasty.
teams that bottle those first 2 rounds find themselves in a bit of a tough spot. And M80
No,
obviously
They got Mexican
has
food in
not
Scotland.
really
Yeah,
had
they
a
have
good
everything,
look
to be honest.
through those 2 rounds. Obviously, the
What's
last
up,
one was won
Flames?
Make sure you get them
flawlessly.
from a
So
third
being
party
held to
tested.
just 2 kills.
You got
in
Iron
2
Bread?
rounds,
Yeah.
Very unideal.
How's
Falcon is
Scotland
not
treating?
going
It's
to be
alright.
happy with that.
It's alright.
Yeah, he'll make sure that he can say something to these teammates.
talking
to
about
get
your
them
girlfriend?
Back in. I think it really does come down to the
Alright.
mental for a team.
Plain,
like
appreciate the
M80,
prime.
I'm kidding,
who
he doesn't
know
have a
how
girlfriend.
important this game is. They want to be able to qualify to land. They want to be able to get that upper bracket spot in the
He's got a couple,
semifinals, secure
actually.
top 4, be able to fight for top 2 later today.
Who got this game? Shopify probably.
I anticipate that final ban will be on the Azami. Again, I think Canadian's been a
Scotland
big
or
problem with that operator,
bro.
but
Not even
it's not
close.
just him, of course.
Mingo, what time you get home last night?
Really well as a
Shit, I don't
team
remember.
on that top floor, whether it's been for the bomb site to create that crossfire over towards offices,
You were
or
out
the
last
bomb
night?
site was down below.
No.
Today, the bomb site will go down below security to customs
What were you
and
doing?
supply. Another curveball of a bomb site to be thrown out. M80 did have to attack
listen to music and vibing.
DZ. That was a failure of an attack.
That's what you do.
So this could be an opportunity for Shopify reading into
Yeah,
that a little
appreciate
bit,
the 13 months.
finding a weakness on the side of M80, and right after attack timeout too, this can throw
Ethan,
just
thank you
more
for the
chaos
throw.
into
Play
the mix.
Rust with
So
Blast.
whatever Fabian
Nah.
was mentioning, if he was talking specifically about the bathroom bombs
I
that
gotta
they would have
stream.
expected, well, that now goes just out the window.
Dude, it's so hot in my room.
Obviously, different bomb
Yeah, they don't
sites
have
here.
they don't have AC
But
in you.
a more backwards approach
You can buy it,
by
but yeah.
Shopify Rebellion, not to be as forward
I know
as
Jynxzi
the
got
two
banned, bro.
previous
He got
rounds.
unbanned already.
Let's go, YG.
Odd bomb site choice as well for them to go.
Blue.
You don't see a lot of the environmental factors or the environmental ingredients being much of a factor in these rounds, but Uncold actually just took a lot of damage from that pipe that almost burst and had to reposition because of it. It's one of those rare moments where we do see one of the fire extinguishers provide cover or the pipes doing some fire damage, and this is an interesting thing to see. Doesn't really change the overall
Oh god.
Y'all play next? We don't know yet.
calculus of the
Gotta
round.
get
It
Rud.
does put Hot and Cold
he's like
on
that.
lower HP, which as
gave him the
a
entrance.
Monty
About
is a
right.
bit of a problem. There's no smoke
Boy.
on board. Obviously, M80 banned it out, but there are some nitro cells there.
Willie.
That
Yeah,
could do
peak I
serious
am.
damage. Spoit
A little
decides to
bit.
go for a swing over towards security. It's ill-advised.
Love
He's
you.
punished very quickly.
Oh,
and
he
M80
shot it.
has something they haven't had all game, which is a numbers advantage.
Ambi and Rexon trying to work together with this
Alright, Surf.
crossfire, but it's Gunner who strikes first, manages to find Surf to be taken
Good aim.
out. That's going to be another player that falls. Rexon, good damage
Wall
over
bang.
on the balcony. He's got a shotgun out hunting for Gunner, but will fall off as a
Yeah,
large bomb
Rexon's
comes
locked,
through.
bro.
Takes
He's
a
been
bit of
carrying.
damage on the half
Yeah,
shot,
he's like the
and
goat.
he got out of security as well. So as soon as we hit that 60-second mark,
Yo,
it's
Cook,
Ambi
what the
has
follow?
like
What's good?
decided
Crackhead
to fall off, said we don't want this smoke.
Viva's
That's
prime,
gonna leave
thinking
M80
Viva.
in a one-man
We got this, bro.
advantage and
We got
60
this. Honestly, I think they
seconds
can do this.
to
They got a C4 down on this guy?
top floor control
Let me-
and
They got a C4?
shield,
Oh, never
which
mind.
looks really
Impact,
good.
maybe?
Thank you,
Really taking
Squint.
advantage of that smoke ban that M80 decided to put
Plant.
forward.
Plant.
I know that when they banned
Wait,
it,
they
Kino
can't
cried a
deny.
little bit, but I mean, it's for the greater good, I suppose.
Yeah, they
It's
can't.
amazing
They're not even gonna try to.
On that shield,
don't even
but
know the
still
bomb's down?
walking away without a single
Yeah, this
point
is like
being
a
done as
horrible
all those
side to
bullets
go.
deflected off. All the while this is happening, it looks
Shoulda
like
went
M80's done a
bathroom
successful
tellers.
job blocking out these
Okay,
rebellion
Three.
defenders
It could
from
actually
getting
work.
back
It
in
could
towards
work.
the
If
bomb
they
site.
retake a bump, but they
Uncold
gotta impact
defended
this
down,
guy.
continues to
Impact.
run away, and
Impact,
Ambi will punish
impact,
Gavin for it.
impact,
He's tucked
impact.
into the
Well, he
corner.
used it. Never
And
mind.
just a small miss by Ambi as now he'll go toe-to-toe with the Monty.
Vert.
Again, this top floor
Now they're gonna watch
control
fight.
Oh,
is
you
the
could tuck
bigger
that, no?
issue.
Oh, no, there's Vert.
Kino has not been shaken off of this spot. Gunning
XR,
very
appreciate the
effectively.
tier
He
one.
can now see that
That's
defuse
good
kit
vert.
on
That's
the
good
ground
vert
and
for
the
that.
bomb
Oh my God,
need
bro,
to
how
be
are they even
surveyed.
alive?
The last two
Wait.
remaining players of Shopify
my God.
Rebellion tucked into the corner.
Oh my God.
Rexon
my
plays
God.
the
Oh my
meat
God.
shield as Canadian is getting diffuser down.
Oh!
Thanks, Timmy.
Gunner!
Oh my God. That was like-
with the prime.
He's from the third tip.
And the Rebellion's hopes are dashed.
Thank you for all the subs.
All right, that could have been
Good game.
really bad. That was a must-win for
Good game.
M80.
It's a good
Full
game.
top
Come on,
floor.
Willie.
Jynxzi
Take
banned.
over, Willie. Come on.
Shopify
Nope.
Rebellion decided
They
to
couldn't.
push the top floor of that
Nah,
map.
he did get quick
In the
scope,
build
then he
up,
got
it was
rezzed.
an odd decision.
Fun.
Metal Stairs, you've got to
For-
imagine, would be priority number one for one of those defenders,
The
but they
Legacy
thought
Edition,
they could
right?
just play it with all three
Yep.
in the site.
Why are you
going
making
for
your
disabled.
voice
They
deeper?
were nearly correct.
You said it
but
came with
the
what?
angle from the
Yeah,
half
why
shot
you
Is there a
always
girl on this
come
call or
with
something?
that,
What did you
Crisis
do, so-
averted as they do manage to stop
That's
that.
what my name's
Kazi.
My
I've
voice.
been hyping up this as
My name's Kazi. I just wanna make it sound like I'm
This guy, you know this is like the Mingo verse right here?
So
So,
M80, so they've clearly got different ideas about what has been
The
causing
Mingo
problems in this matchup.
This
It's
is
good
nigga
they
you
were able to
talking
put
about.
together an attack on custom supply, one of the worst bomb sites in the game. I thought they're
That
clear
peak
of
spoil,
Spoils
lock in
and
spoil.
Ambi up
How
on
did
the
you get
top
everything
floor, and
besides the
Rexon
new
as well. Didn't kill all those
What's the new
players top
shit?
floor, but forced them back.
The new
really
shit that just
early
came out
control
2 days
of
yesterday,
the
2 days ago.
push in. So I
Alright,
thought it was a good
appreciate
push.
you.
No real notes on it from M80 side.
I think you
of
get like
things,
a dungeon
but can't
key, too.
imagine the Shopify Rebellion are gonna
I'm not sure.
ever head back to that bomb site.
I'm-
So
VX with
you
that
still got a lot of
14
work
months.
ahead of you.
WVX. We got VX.
That's funny.
It'll be a long
I'm gonna-
Salty,
I'm
I
gonna
got a
do that.
tattoo in 6 days. So
Got him now.
tilt heavily in favor of one team
I'm gonna get.
or
Never mind.
another.
Almost just wild shit.
Comp is so easy
is
without
funny.
Sonya in my team.
I swear to
Matchup
God.
number
Look at that
2
drone.
was supposed to start in about
Oh, you do get
8
final shade.
minutes. That's what
Whoa.
internally we had down for the estimated time, given that
Give-
it is
give
now
like-
4:52 p.m. We started at 2 p.m. with our very first match. And we were anticipating, okay,
You guys
the
are low.
match takes about an hour, which usually it takes less than that.
You hear him
Then you've
charging
got the
that bitch,
desk
though.
segments, you've got the breaks.
I did not know.
You've got all the other stuff that comes with it, the rigmarole of a broadcast. Unfortunately, these two
God, the
teams
Yapper
have
series.
found
Stop, you might
No,
want to get this guy.
most
You playing
of
Siege.
the rounds
We're on C's.
going down to the final minute, and they have gone the distance on map 2. We also had some tech issues, and I say unfortunately just from a timing perspective because
Again.
He's using
I'm
Chroma Rush in
dialed in. I'm ready
2025.
for this to go to OT yet again. I expect it, and frankly, Jesse, I'd like
Gavin,
to see it.
0-3, hot and cold 0-3.
These two teams have matched up.
Shopify is
so
doing
well.
really
Yes,
good on these frags.
Shopify Rebellion took some time to.
It's only
find
1-2 though.
themselves
Even though everybody's like
in
0-3, it's only
map
1-2.
number 1. They were pretty
That's only 1-2.
soundly
It's
beaten
about to be
by
0-3 though.
M80, which was striking given that it was M80's,
Is one.
not M80's map. And then they
Like,
stole
damn,
M80's
big
map
boy.
right back through OT after an impressive comeback. We've actually been traded to now 3 great best of 3s. I am very eager to see
I
what
have to do
happens with Dark
legs,
Zero
and then I gotta eat a
versus
salad, and then I
Wildcard,
can't
which
eat
will
for
be
the rest of the
very
night.
Next matchup that we have.
Say, you ever heard of peptides?
And then there's still another best of 3 after that, which will be these winners.
Peptides?
So if M80
Yeah,
or
part of the
Shopify
grind.
prevail, they will play the winner.
Grind,
of
man.
DZ versus Wildcard, and I am very.
They have a ping on him,
fascinated to
bro.
see which
They have a ping on him. He's about to
DZ
get buck
will show
below.
up for that game.
Do they have a ping on him?
Boyd's in trouble with a buck straight.
I'm pretty sure they try to ping
It
him.
was like 2023.
Nah, I don't
when
think
Yeah,
the
they know,
Blades
they
were
know,
thing, and
they know. I'm pretty
it's
sure.
so
I'm pretty
difficult
sure.
to play inside of security. Now it's a lot less
I don't
threatening,
think
but
they
with that
know.
buck,
They're gonna
it's
rush
much
side.
the
They're gonna
same
rush
job.
side. They're gonna rush side.
Gunner's
But
trying
they
to
know, they
apply
know,
some
they know, they know.
pressure. Got a sense
He ran away, he
ball
ran
here
away.
As well,
Oh, he's
the
back.
Fenrir gadget
Oh,
might
Fenrir's
cause
there
some
now.
movements.
Nice, boys.
Ambient security.
Keep tagging
I
this
should
guy.
say. He's
Double
been
team this
very-
guy.
Very patient so far.
Beautiful
Both
damage,
strikes
beautiful
first, taking
damage.
hot and cold.
Yo, that
The
shit's
O
doing
and
no
the
damage.
IGL of M80 now.
Yo,
Another aggression onto Gunner, and they will
the limb
take him
damage
down.
nerf.
Buck
Dead.
below of Diffuser having
Nice.
no impact
Refrag,
on
surf,
this
nice.
extension player. He gets the
1v5.
down as well. Everybody falling, and it's just gonna be Kino grenade himself. He seems just as confused as we are, Parker.
I'll take a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7.
Kino as to
Look
how he
at
somehow
you.
naded himself, because Kino is full
What
of
else a good role
surprise,
for
and
this
so
shit?
are we.
For what gun?
Shopify looking
Peptide
like
is like an IRL
Shopify.
Cronus.
What is
Yeah.
new
Thought what
shit?
happened there? M80 getting beaten.
Peptide's
across
just
the
like a-
board, sometimes
Shopify.
even beating
like a-
themselves. I mean,
No,
hey, we
Ah,
had a
never
team
mind.
kill back in map number 1, and now
I was gonna say safer.
we get them blowing
but never
themselves
mind.
up. I guess
Not safe.
technically, if Kino kills himself with a nade, it is
know what I'm talking about?
effectively
I don't even
a
know.
team
Yeah, I
kill.
know what
There's
you're
no way
talking
around it. So
Right,
even know.
I started taking
this
these
team
gummies,
right
bro.
now
Let's
is
see what
breaking all
let's
the
see what it
records.
does.
Creatine gummies.
team kills
No,
from their
like
matchup against OXG.
they got
now
like
here against
ashwagandha.
Shopify Rebellion.
Ashwagandha, I
I
used
was
to
going to
take that.
credit Gunner with the way that he was able to stay alive.
No funny,
outside
Sky. You
of
look
CCTV,
slimmer.
by the way.
Thanks,
There's
bro.
the-
Thanks. I've been working out. I don't know how many
Inside the
days, but
building,
I haven't
he's
fucked
outside
up.
the building,
I haven't
which I
stopped
think is
going to
why
the gym
he
on my
fucking
like shit.
confuses
You got
how they
twig.
killed
On my
him.
leg schedule.
Steph, if
I
my
think he
diet's
was
locked,
downed
it's just
by
my alcohol,
Shopify
bro. I drink last
before he
night.
got killed by the nade. I can't say for certain.
I ain't gonna lie.
Fenty, how do I tell you, game?
I'm not sure. I mean, I will say there was a long time ago.
Ryan, there's gonna be so many more games, bro. The two winners from earlier. So the winner of this plays the winner of the next series. It's gonna be crazy.
Is a good game.
Kind of lost their explosive
Which is will be a good game, yeah. Because I mean, regardless of whoever wins, it's either Wild Card or Dark Zero. Which most likely favorited is Dark Zero, but I'm going for the underdogs because I'm just like that. And yeah, so it's gonna be Shopify Rebellion versus DZ in a BO3. So it's gonna be that's gonna be
But then
cinema.
there'd be
That's a
times when
good-ass
through a
game.
nitro cell at a shield's
Good-ass
feet
game.
and they would take 0 damage.
It's a lot of games to be honest. It's probably so
I mean,
tiring, bro. It's like a whole fucking tournament.
Explosives are not consistent in real life. It stands to reason.
Yeah,
that
it's
they
kinda like
would
a
be
Roller
consistent
Saturday.
in a video game too.
like a
And
Roller
also,
Saturday,
let's be
yeah.
honest here, it's a video game. If somebody
like
were
the
to
PC
actually throw
version.
a real C4, it would blow up about half of the building. So we have to kind of sacrifice realism for the state of the game.
Yeah, I hit chat today.
Been
Yeah.
sacrificing realism since the
Yo,
very
should I
first
try
day
the
this game
Vex
launched. I mean,
Myth?
where
I
the
heard
hell are
that
they
shit
keeping
like-
those giant?
I don't want to go to
Vex
the public
Myth feels
gym because I don't
fire.
feel safe.
Either way, I can understand why Kino would be a
You just
little
gotta have
surprised
hands.
there.
That's like
frustrating
a-
bit, but it doesn't
Maybe
really
he's
change
6
the
and 1
overall
because he's like a
result of the
squirrel.
round. Pretty certain that the Rebellion were
Bro,
going to
don't bro. Chill with Ambi, bro. Ambi's him.
Nah, I love Abby.
Ambi is so good.
I love Abby, but he-
quite good. There's a great
He's a
drone just
squirrel.
at the top of waiting through the
He's
skylight,
kind of a squirrel.
hoping to work a pick onto Ambi.
God damn,
with
stop
that information.
getting out of my
Flash
inventory.
The
with
squirrel
dark
goes
shield, they've got
crazy.
A lot of resources, but it's instead a rappel from up above from Gunner that Ambi immediately tears
Nope,
through.
smug.
That's
How did he
Yeah,
hear
Diffuser,
that?
you're lost.
Same
No.
position. Gunner thought he was being cheeky.
Oh.
Boy goes down to Kino as Gavin finds Ambi. They eventually clear
Why
out that
swing that,
position, but
Ambi?
it's just Canadian in the surf now as he's being bashed down by them
All right.
Oh!
He's not
Canadian, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
His aim is so chalk.
Canadian having some
What is
troubles
Plumpy?
with shields.
What
You
is
saw
Plumpy?
it
Chalk
when
is
he was
aim.
playing Clash and now also.
I don't know.
having the
Every time they
same issue.
spectate Canadian,
In
it's
the
like the
Blackbeard,
worst
M80
clip
win
of the
round. I
day.
mean, they need to bounce back after what they saw previously.
It
but
gets
this is a
worse.
scrappy one. It's border.
Canadian,
It's
you gotta
gonna be
lock it in,
scrappy.
twin. You need
It's
some
gonna be
glasses.
ugly, but
This
it's
shit
something,
going
bro.
to be
It's the environment. You're next to Spoit, like you're kind of shitting
enjoyable. I'm enjoying
bricks.
it so far.
Yeah,
I
this
get
gun
it,
is
you
I'm
know?
having a good time, Parker.
I
Listen,
understand.
These rounds
This shit
are
outline
certainly
is
keeping
You
us on our
understand, Sky?
toes. We'll say that with how fast
What does
they have
Plumpy
been
mean?
back to back from M80 now. where
Bro,
they're
every
really just
easy-
throwing
every time I go out,
everything
I gotta get a
at one of
bottle.
These big roam positions, previously security.
Like, that's
now
bad.
you
That's
can
a plan.
be on this break room position.
You don't
just
gotta
up on
get shit,
rafters.
No,
man.
Sky,
That's
every
bad.
time I go out,
Pure
I gotta
chaos.
get a bottle.
Canadian unable to deal with hot
That's
cold
like
on the Monty.
that's like if I ever go out, like I
Remains
gotta.
And I'm like,
get
you
a
want a
photo.
shot? You want a shot?
But had huge impact being able to waste that time.
Oh,
for
bet. I'm
Canadian.
pulling
The
up.
Other killless player on M80 was Gavin.
That bottle doesn't make it
heading
out the
into
bar.
that
If I
round.
go to Florida, oh fuck, we better
Yeah.
get fucked
3
up.
and 4.
Probably.
I've never really
HP.
drank. We didn't get a
M80,
chance to
I didn't
drink.
love
Yeah,
it.
you weren't-
I
you weren't there that
I
night,
still
I
don't
think,
know if
that I
I'm a
got
huge
fucked
fan
up.
of
Yeah,
them
no,
through
no,
this
it wasn't.
game.
We took a
But
shot
in
though.
the
We took a shot
chaos,
together.
Oh, yeah, we did
in
take a
the
shot.
hectic nature of these final
That's
moments,
probably why I was so
couple
fucked up.
shots.
Shout with
Are
you,
walking away with
Lou.
winnings.
I mean,
So, good to see that
GTA,
coming from M80.
everybody in
On the
GTA
board.
there.
Now they will be attacking the bathroom and tellers for the very first time in this game.
How do we trade? Oh,
I mean, Lou says it on stream. We all know that kid's
Some
an
belated
alcoholic.
setup still going
Bro,
on.
you know that
now.
motherfucker's
Teams
alcoholic,
are
bro.
very rarely done their
I'm over here vibing.
defensive posturing. The
You doing? You
time
up?
that the prep phase allows for.
How long
Say what?
Bro, fix your alcoholism. I mean, drinking
around
one
here.
This is something that
I'm
we
not
give
saying it's
credit
good for me
for,
drinking
but
one,
we saw in
2
labs
times a
Destiny.
week, but like,
M80 were very
not
quick
that
to
bad.
get into
Shocking
the
him,
site
man.
on Chalet and to do the
Nope.
same
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
fucking
map.
I'm young. This is the only time I
Maybe
can
real
do
quick.
this.
Significantly
You can
slower
have me.
on border despite
And I just
it
moved to
being a
Tampa, bro.
smaller map, and I do think that's
Nope. You're dead.
because there isn't as much to set up
Monkeys.
for the defenders.
Help
I mean,
me.
There's some small site work being
Help
done.
me.
Again, it does stretch
Shut
a
up.
little bit into the 5-10
Shut up.
seconds that
Damn.
happen
Love
after
Beer's
the
trash,
phase is
bro.
finished,
Never
but
beer, bro.
the fastest you can
People
get
don't
into
chalk
the
darts,
building
too.
anywhere
Darts,
is
yeah,
with
got me
Amaru
fucked up.
What is
slingshotting
that?
her way up, and I don't think you can do that in the first 10
Darts.
seconds. It usually
Yeah,
takes
what's a
about
darts?
15 to 20 for you to get to the building.
Cigarette.
And a big part of that were changes to the spawn, so that spawn
I've
peeking
smoked
would
2
be more
cigarettes. I don't know
challenging.
how
It meant
people
that
get
when you
addicted.
spawned into a map, you were
Yeah, you got me
farther
fucked up.
away, meaning you just gotta take some time to run up to the building.
Yeah, friends in Tampa. Yeah, my childhood
Shopify
best friend
really
moved
obviously
here the
know
same
this.
month I did.
Though I say all of that, and M80 are still for their most
Two,
It's a
two,
big
two,
round. We
two.
need a 4.
outside of
We need a
building.
4-2, chat.
With all
We need a
we're
4-2, bro.
approaching the
If we don't get a
halfway point of the
4-2, they
round,
kind of won.
I wonder if they're looking at the lineup
Maybe.
for the rebellion and
Yeah, fair.
thinking, how do we tackle this? As I say that,
fire,
by the way,
good
Hot and
fire.
Cold, who's still without a kill.
I just spawned in.
Encroaching
We're firing
now upon the
actually
bomb site,
nothing.
it causes
Canadians
Canadian
play
to react
so
by
weird.
shooting out some of those Shumikas.
He's so unk right now.
Rexon will have his hands full now down in the
God,
lobby, tossing a
bad
nitro
C4.
cell. It does not
Shit,
connect with
bad
anything, but he
C4.
knows that there's somebody
Why didn't
lurking
on me
nearby.
side?
Once they find this guy's on bottom
Push
east.
horizontal on the bottom
Do you
floor,
want
and then
Dutch?
not dealing
Ryan,
with
should I get
ambient
Dutch?
flash up the
What
top
is that?
floor. Haughton will start to make
Yeah,
a
babe, can you
sprint
get me like
into
an
his
iced
workshop.
coffee
This is not
default?
the site, but it can make
that
a
a
good
coffee?
Default post plant? Oh,
You
fuck.
just said
Oh.
comes through and Haughton goes in.
Bro, they actually do so fucking good. They actually do so fucking good.
Default.
Oh, and they don't know because they think the Monty has the.
Position,
He's on plant.
but
He's
also
on
to do
plant.
some
He's dead.
killing.
He's dead. No
Kino had
plant.
diffuser. I
Nice.
think they expected it to be the Monty.
Are you
Kino
easy?
is dropped, so someone will need to pick
Why
up
is
the case.
Ambi on
What the
clash?
fuck is
Hit
going
that kid
on?
on go,
Canadian
yo.
burns Kino with the flames from his Shumika. Gunner and Gavin
Nice
both get
boy.
on the board.
He's
Gunner
one,
taking
one,
some
one.
damage
Thank
in the
you.
ensuing
They have
fight
cams. They have
and
intel in sight.
Spoit.
There's no way they
As
don't
it's
have
a
intel in
2v2.
sight.
Hot and Cold will be without a kill
never
still.
was.
Unsure if he'll
No
try for
intel.
one as he holds that diffuser, and on a Monty,
Plant going down.
very likely he will trust Gavin to
Oh,
do
Rad,
the
don't
we're
rest
know
not
of
on
the
he's
work.
here.
Destiny, by the way.
Uncold
Get off,
attempting to
Todd.
plant the diffuser while Rexon
Right, get
and
on.
Spoit
Get off.
sit
I don't know
a
he's
little bit
there.
farther back.
Oh,
Gavin will have the
shit.
cross, removing Rexon from the equation,
it's
and
over.
Spoit will have to drop and take matters into his own hands.
He's gonna go
Monty
upstairs.
tucked into the corner.
You gotta hurry up,
Get away.
Spoit.
Gavin will immediately move upstairs to grab the high ground. Star Wars fans will know just how
Just-
strong
I mean,
the
he
high
could win
ground
it like
can be.
this.
Into the corner now, Spoit will go, and the Monty will breathe down his neck, hot and cold,
Yeah, I mean-
daring him to engage. This will
Like,
be a tough
bro.
goal
Wait,
for
could
Spoit, because the
Literally literally can't do
What is
anything.
Gavin
Oh my God.
doing?
So,
All
the
of
final
this
shape
time
gives
being
you what?
spent trying to shield break the Monty. It
I have
works
no
out.
prismatic.
Gavin now
You
will
gotta read
sit
it, bro.
He has to
in a
stick it,
very
those guys.
strong position.
Read
Very
it,
limited
that's-
time for Spoit to do
Wait,
anything.
Prince-
Flash
Prince
will
for
be
what?
Imagine there was a
the ball
frostbath guy.
in.
Oh my
Spoit
god.
does not
That would've been
flinch,
funny
and
as fuck.
Gavin will get the final kill.
Oh, my
to
bad,
tie
Dad. Just do
things
it.
up. What a match we're witnessing.
They're
here
pros,
on
bro.
Dork.
They know what they can do.
Just an incredible.
Honestly, yeah,
execute.
it's
I
so-
really
this
thought
map's pretty
Canadian-
attacker-sided,
Canadian
bro,
on
to
the
be
Tachanka
fair.
was going to do enough after he used his Shimika launcher to kill Kino, going for that plant just on the
You fuck with
teller's
Tampa?
window
Yeah, I fuck with it for the
hop-in,
most
but
part.
instead they've traded back onto
No.
Canadian. They had really good presence on the map, over towards custom,
couldn't join.
over inside of workshop. Again, I don't know.
I mean, I couldn't easy join.
Why can't I
Tried to come
transfer,
down
bro?
through workshop.
Yo, am I
Didn't
getting
seem
like
to know
scammed?
exactly
My
what
bank
players
account
were
won't let me
at.
transfer money.
That'll be his first clash pick of the 2025 season, and maybe his last as well. I really liked how Gavin also played that post plant in the 2v2.
Hey, lad, dude, bro, I fuck with the
He
smell of
rotated
gasoline.
up the metal stairs, which
Who
is
doesn't?
weird because he was in a powerful position playing over towards workshop.
think I like the smell of
towards the
cigarettes,
blue
too.
hall, and Spoit thought he was going to be there. You
Is
saw
that
Spoit
weird?
going for some pre-fires,
I like
what's your
this.
name on this shit?
expecting where Gavin would be. And it's weird for Gavin to go up the metal stairs because you can't do much from above
Kazi,
the bomb site.
0706.
Right? It was deep in tellers. There's no vert angle that's really going to help you in a post plans, but he wasn't going for the vert angle. He was going all the way to rotate down east stairs and eventually play in waiting.
The Kazi number
In the midst of the
0,
post plans, he went around the world, and that was just enough to
Go to Clearwater Beach. I need to go to the beach. I haven't been to the
allow
beach yet.
Spoit to waste his
My
own
pale
time,
ass.
played the clock perfectly, and of course, hot and cold on the Monty having really big impact too. So
Let's score this
not
map
necessarily
3.
hitting the kill feed in that first half, but some
Alright,
great
John.
shield
My
and
bad.
some hot
Nigga
and
has
cold
heavy,
keep
bro.
wiping
What am I
Holy
supposed to
shit.
What shooting
do?
started? Incoming, Spoit,
Fucking
15
Or
miles.
Party does it.
Of course we go to
Yeah,
a
you
map
right.
3, and of course that map 3
That character has like
has
aura.
both of these teams
Like a
emerged
ghost.
Come on,
with the
Willie.
same
Take us
scoreline
home,
from
Willie. Come on,
that
Abby.
first half.
They got an 0-5
Order is towards the
teammate.
bottom of the pick rate, and it is a 50-50 map.
But they're actually pretty smart though. Like M80 actually has like the right ideas every time on attack. They did really good.
OG, bro. I know you see- I know
They
you
like
see
made
the
sure the Monty didn't have the bomb, so he's planning. Because normally you think Monty's just, you know, planting the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Good diversions.
Yo, focus your weapon stat.
Let's see what Shopify can do on attack now.
They weren't
What do
able
you
to do
mean?
so. They were kept
you don't
at
need
bay.
any,
A
like-
key part of that, though, were those first two
need
rounds. This M80 team looks like a completely
You don't
different
need
beast after
to.
they
Yeah,
took
don't
the
listen
timeout.
to
What do you
this
mean?
nigga.
You don't need a
I
lot of
know
grades.
likely
I was
only
just watching the
applies
video.
for the first
Yep.
half. I don't
Nope.
know how much
Focus on
was
your weapon.
spent
Oh, you're
talking
watching the
about
defense.
Jynxzi got
defending
me.
defenders, but
Hey,
Yeah,
dumbass.
you
Don't
mean,
pay.
to get this team's head
Like
on
for your
straight.
armor.
don't care.
Because
I can't.
M80 went 3 wins,
Damn.
1 loss.
Wait, Ryan.
from
Wait,
that
no,
timeout
wait, no,
in
wait.
terms
This is
of
actually
kills. They
crazy.
did all of that on attack.
What?
That's what you expect to see from M80.
What?
Like,
Bro, why is
We
my
speculated,
Kill
why
your
do we
shit.
see
Shit,
that's going on
taken
right now.
after the second round?
The
I
Ikilos?
think the real answer here is Avian could hear and see what the players were doing. He knew they weren't living up to their potential. He knew they could accomplish more on attack.
Nope.
He was worried that that window was closing, so he calls the
Great,
timeout.
that's good.
M80 goes right back to what we expect.
Continue to be
Them
great.
on attack, and now they've closed that gap. How do they do defending on border?
Actually,
Honestly,
what's it called? I need to
anybody's
better,
guess. They
How
got
did
a
I
great
die?
start because they've already done some serious damage to Spoit in the first minute.
These are playing east stairs.
Good cross, Ambi. Beautiful job. Nice, Ambi. Good job, Spoit. So I called y'all's name and y'all answered.
I
bro.
can't.
fucking
Wait,
love you
Kazi,
boys.
do
Come
my
on.
mission with
Lock the fuck in.
I can't do this
Let's
one.
fucking go, bro. 2 first picks by the 2 goats, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Recommended for experience play. Okay, there you go.
Just freeze. They're ready for that swing out to come from
Yeah,
M80.
do
They
brave,
want to
I'm
see
not gonna
M80
lie.
get aggressive.
Oh, legendary.
Maybe
No,
aren't falling
legendary
for it
target
just
shit,
yet.
Kazi.
Maybe aware that Shopify
You're-
are
What's
waiting
1
for
HP though? So they
Higher
gotta like
power
just
level, your
play
fire is
calm.
15.
For the next few
First
seconds.
I get the
Oh,
rat.
shit.
Man disadvantage when this push comes.
Oh my god.
Kazi,
Good
you
shit,
need a
Canadian.
full, you need a full
Let's go,
fire
Canadian.
if you're gonna
Big
do
play,
legendary,
baby. Big
bro.
play.
Much better this time. He's had some pronounced struggles on both attack
I'm gonna
and
keep this
defense in shield operators.
hello?
But it's troubling for Gavin, who will perish. Nitro Cell goes out. Canadian tracks that. and
Nice,
damage
Ambi.
is
Ambi's a
done, but
fucking
he's
sentry
still
turret.
alive.
Yeah, literally.
A flawless round for Shopify Rebellion.
Who's
shaping
winning
up
right now?
Yet again, they got one in the
Shopify.
first couple rounds
Only
here on
five.
border. Hot and Cold finds a single kill to get on the board.
Why am I slowed?
It took him 7 rounds, but he's broken that donut.
W supporter, bro. I ain't gonna
Immediately
lie. W
punished, though.
supporter.
I surf, and just like that.
Yo, easy.
Wait, what
If
deal?
these niggas come back, you
So you
are
were talking
blocked.
about that early
They're not,
timeout
bro.
taking
It's not even my
round
fault.
after
You see what our
round two,
team is
and I
doing?
think that timeout was necessary. I'm not here to criticize
She
that
on the top of the
decision,
leaderboard,
but it
shit.
does leave them without many resources
problem,
for the
shit.
second half. Once
We
again,
might be
when
the
they
problem.
played Dark Zero on border,
Yeah,
M80
you
went
might be
1
the
to
problem.
5 on their border defenses.
Better
They
than you.
only won bathroom tellers. That was the only site that they were successful at. So
But I just died to.
now to be coming up against
Oh.
Shopify Rebellion, this is not
Yeah,
a
bro,
map
I
to be
mean,
comfortable on with your
they have-
defenses.
You are like
Basically
this
falling
dog
around
pussy in
with
a
Why
the
can't I
can.
first
transfer
rounds.
money, dude?
Yeah, it doesn't feel super great. We do see M80
No
going to the
money
one bomb
transfer.
that they
Broke.
won earlier in the season, so it's not
That's
really
right. That's
like
how I use the Warlocks.
scale
Warlocks have
into
like
it,
the most
but we've
movement.
got to see some opening picks going their way. Border is a map.
By the way,
that
if
lends
anybody's
itself
on
to
100, get off it
aggression
now.
From defenders, it's scary.
Dumbass,
Sometimes trying to play
you-
aggressive
like,
versus
what's
Can have
someone
more than
who
one
knows
hunter.
I'm pretty sure I'm a
those
Titan right now,
angles.
actually.
Ambi's gonna be on the side of those angles. There are
Like,
some
I'm like the
great
only
defensive
warlock in, like,
players
the
that
friend
are
group.
looking and
We need
waiting
like
for
every
those
operator. Like, which
swings,
one's the
but
meta for?
they
There's
never
like
come
Nigga
meta.
said every operator.
Every operator. Yeah, bro.
We only need one
So you won't
warlock
have a
because
chance
we
to
only
win the
need
round.
one.
So it does feel
I'll
like
be the only
Ambi
warlock.
There's like a meta right now though.
Realistically,
There's always like a meta, like which
There's
operator's
always a
better
meta, yeah.
for like.
I don't know
We
if
already
the
did this,
meta
right?
is
That's different
right now.
turn, right?
Shit just
Of
ended.
confidence here,
Yeah.
but I mean, with Shopify
you
pulling
check
off
that,
that
hold on.
improbable comeback
I mean, it just depends
on
what is
labs
the most DPS.
happening in that 15th round, and now
Gonna be me.
in this first
Nope.
round of the
You're gonna
second
be on
half,
Willow
I think
Radiance
they,
game. You're gonna sit there like a good
well,
boy.
they're not lacking.
Obviously,
confidence
it's gonna
whatsoever.
use.
Ambi has also woken up
I would
as
have- I
this
wouldn't have been
series
Willow
has
Radiance.
gone on deeper. He's now at
saying,
9 kills,
you're not
which as
gonna be
far
doing
as
no
I can
damage.
tell,
No damage than you.
brings
have
his
no-
total from
You
now
don't
on.
have
I got
anything
I'm
for
gonna be
damage,
some Celestial
Jynxzi.
gang. What are you talking about?
My Taipan
I mean,
does more than
he's
probably
gonna be
everything y'all
playing those
got.
support roles is
Nigga said
not
type
the
in.
Right.
least
He's clean
entry.
victory, bro.
It's a bit abnormal to see a Thatcher.
I could use
get
Taipan or
engaged,
Bliss.
but I mean, with all the gadgetry being brought
Nope.
by M80, it does
There's like
make
2
sense.
million
It
damage.
counts
Not allowed to, no.
literally Everybody except
Not
for
allowed
Gunner.
to.
But I mean, Gunner does
I'm
have
making
the
you not do that,
bulletproof
gang.
cameras, so I suppose
You're gonna use what I tell you to
technically
use.
he does.
Yeah.
I don't know who this nigga feeling
Still
like.
will be able to find value out of that utility for sure, even if he is using it more of
Your
an entry
carry,
role.
yeah.
Can use it selfishly in a lot of these situations to get past a Banshee or get past a Fenrir gadget. So
Like it's like
unconventional.
my
but
money
like
and I
it a
can't
lot.
transfer
Will
it. These
start to
banks
open
are
things up for his
scams.
teammates too. They are flashing all through security, and Gunner's
banks
ready
are
for it.
scams,
Swings the window,
dude.
but has to back off as he's getting full
That ain't-
blinds.
I have
They
nothing
just
reloaded.
aren't watching for it though. Finds the angle to Ambi. It's a freebie. They've all didn't get him a second. Easy peasy. Rexton finally for the third will answer back onto his former teammate, but that's good damage being dealt by Gunner all by himself. Those are two of the most important members
What the
of
hell?
Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, inarguably.
Stop
not
shooting
a
at me.
Don't sell
full
Sky,
start
don't sell
for
Sky.
M80.
What are y'all
Still,
doing?
though, lots of time for both of
I'm
these
missing.
teams.
You
Not
know.
only does M80 clear out those high value,
Bro, nobody wants to do PvE all the
they
time.
still hold an
PvP
advantage
time.
in numbers. A bit of
His
a
ass.
bad
Let's do both, bro. We're gonna do
situation, or a
both.
bit of a bad situation for
I'm gonna use my
M80
Titan, bro.
Gunner, just because he does
You gonna
continue
switch
to
right now?
gain power. The longer
Yeah.
that this round goes on,
Yeah, I'm
more
using my
mines to
Willow,
go out
man.
means more pain for the attackers, means more intel for the defenders.
If it's not trials, I'm not
Hopefully
doing it.
the
Can't
mines
lie.
that remain
Shut
are well
up.
placed before
You can
Gunner
do
perish.
shuffles, swing.
Top floor control. Shopify Rebellion hopes
Or
is
Gambit,
theirs,
if it's
but
in the- what's the name?
Diffuser is just lying in
no,
wait.
I'm
He's
not
given his
doing
position.
I'm not doing
He
Gambit.
Okay, you
will
hear?
link
Not
up
doing
with
Gambit.
Kino as both
Hey, Gambit don't give you
teams
some
will
crazy
lose
gear.
one.
Not
Nice play
doing
from
Gambit.
Spoit.
No, bro.
Reflexes to tear through Diffuser.
Rather
Now
like
it's
retarded.
2v2. Of course, these teams as close as they have been so far.
What if I just buy a car tomorrow?
Just got a kill in the previous round. Will need big moments
skip
here, unless
shit.
he lets Kino.
I
evolve
guess this
fun.
requires a full fire team.
25
This shit is
seconds,
easy.
Silhouettes from Shopify Rebellion show that they're both
are y'all
on this
doing?
top floor, but now the
should've
dangerous
been in the
task
mission.
is dropping the hatch. They know how
I gotta
vulnerable
at least
they
do
will
one
be.
campaign, one full campaign.
Smoke from the pocket.
What gun should I use on my
Candelas
Titan?
will go down, and
Couldn't.
he will be the first one
For
to
what?
go, but before he gets there, Kino
ring.
reads into it. Spoit drops, but is blinded by the belated Candela. And the
Nigga, I don't
remaining players of M80
What were they-
will
I don't even know what we
hide
were doing.
until Houghton swings to pick up yet another kill. M80 take the
What we doing,
round.
Bog?
These two teams just
If we doing
cannot
Vogue,
shake
I
one
think
another.
we could like
Brilliant
Duo,
support
most
play
of the
coming out
part,
from the
I ain't
support
gonna
duo
lie.
of M80,
We could do
Kino
Vogue.
and Hot and Cold. I said
Vogue's, like,
before that
easy.
round that M80
Man, these
will need
niggas
to
have no
get
idea what
aggressive.
they're
They'll
doing
need
either,
to
so we
play
might as
smart.
well.
I think
They'll need to
Kazi know
take
what
the
he
fight to
doing.
Shopify
Mingo
Rebellion
might know
if they
he.
want to be winning these.
But it's
Well,
just
it's literally,
something,
it's
bro.
literally the same thing.
Mingo.
It's literally-
I'm not gonna like know the
It's
raid
the
until
same-
we
it's
do
the-
it.
literally the same thing.
You're gonna know when we get into it.
Yeah, you'll know once you get in there, man.
Likely as Rexon jumped on in. So immediately some aggression pays dividends. And then late in the round two, that kill from Kino, you're not sitting and waiting for the drop. You're not allowing Shopify Rebellion to toss down their Candelas, toss down their smoke.
Come on, Red.
They want to go for. Instead, once that smoke grenade goes out, Kino
How
says,
would the
"I'll
transfer
swing it.
funds be
I don't care if
used
I'm all by
for
myself.
fucking
They're holding
drugs?
it outside.
Like what?
But I know there's a Ying above me. He's not going to be holding that gun in his
In
hand. He's gonna
GTA.
be holding the Candelas. It was a perfect read. Once Canadian dies,
Wait,
in
do you have
2v2,
stun
you've
bracers,
got no
Kazi?
hope of a plant coming through. It's a really tough spot for Surf.
Probably my bot.
So
Actually,
I
them bitches
like the
got
way
nerfed,
that M80 were
I
able to play
think.
that round. There were bits
That's
of
the big two
aggression
vibe.
from
Well,
both
it's just,
the
bro.
start
I'm not
and
gonna play it
the
every day. I'm
end.
just
That's what
bored,
they
bro. You
have
know,
to
I'm
do
tired of playing
up
ranked
against a
every
team
day.
like Shopify Rebellion, who can be so oppressive
If I catch you in the Tampa Streets, you're not making it back to Roller Sunday. Well, I got people with me, so
It's a
good
great
luck.
way of
You
putting
gotta
it.
sit there, probably be on
You're
like
gonna
League of
need a
Legends.
Draco with a
Also
switch,
used
bro.
to
I'm letting you know now.
describe shield operators. If you've
GTA.
got a Blitz, if you've got a Monty barreling down in front of you, it's very oppressive. It's hard to deal with.
I just felt
I
them
don't
out.
have any enchantment prisms.
Just
I don't have
fucking
any
out.
enchantment prisms.
Is it enchantment or enhancement, gang? Let me read this shit up.
They'll look to get in.
Lazo with the
Right.
fucking 20 months. Happy
Not
birthday,
even
Lazo.
reading it,
Hope
bro.
it's a good one, Twin. How are you, Lazo? How old are you?
Enhancement prisms. Not reading that shit, bro. Fuck you, Andre.
Aurora's a very strong operator for
Yeah,
can't say
Jynxzi's
that.
playing Sunday, Jack.
or when you're
I might play
trying to
Friday and
shut
Saturday.
down.
I'm not sure
If the
though.
team cannot get
That's racing.
established,
24?
I feel
Damn.
that
Is
it's
it?
one of those
Old
gadgets that
fucker.
just doesn't have the same impact. Kind of similar to
Happy birthday,
Remy.
notes.
Like, who the fuck is
Sorry,
Mingo
kind of
talking
similar
to?
to
Take some
Amaru.
shots. If you
Amaru,
drink.
if you're swinging in and getting a kill, excellent. You can completely blow
21st
open the
birthday.
round.
Yeah, happy birthday. Worldwide
But, I
beat.
mean, we see it in casual games, Jesse. You see it in ranked games.
You're
and
right
you
behind him.
certainly do
Nope.
see it from
I'm
time to
just
time
turned
in
21.
games where somebody will slingshot their way in and just immediately
I'm gonna start
die,
telling
and
people I'm
your entire
21.
strategy
We just
you
lie.
pinned on one operator falls apart, and you need a major
Alright.
course correct. Always leading
Weird
you to
ass
think,
kid, man.
That's
is the
weird,
Amaru
gang.
really necessary? Could we not have done something else better?
First Candela
I need
goes out
another
and just
shotgun.
looking
I'm
like a
tired of
bait to try to
transferring my
force
shit.
some movement. Usually the Amaru will go down below. I should say Amara. I
Can this
should
shit
say.
open?
The Aurora goes down below just for a second from
Nice,
Rexon, cutting off the
Rexon.
angles, but punished by Gunner. Inside supply, aware of that.
Are we playing
setup.
comp again?
Note they have drones
Oh,
up
shit,
top,
forgot
but
the
it doesn't
things.
seem to matter. All the kills going the way of M80. It's
Yo, I
killing
gotta
them.
go
Trouble.
to-
Spoit
I gotta go to
in a
this tower.
1v5
Wow,
partner.
Skyke's like-
Nothing
Skyke's
that
parlay's
he can
getting
do
sold.
down by himself.
Join me, join me.
Drop
Looks
BRB.
like he is gonna take
I'm in
that
the tower
second
right now.
time.
Skyke's parlay's getting
Perfectly
sold.
read by M80. There was good
landing.
information from Shopify, but in the end,
Nope.
they got
Join me,
none of
sir.
those frags.
Nope. Nope.
Not even a
Join me.
single point of damage has been done to these M80 players. That, to
You
me,
disobeying me?
is the
No,
most
the Val
damning
disciple.
part of it.
Not the Val
What are you
disciple.
talking
Only
about?
a minute and 10 seconds left when he bailed out of his position, realizing that all hope was lost. I mean, he can try to go
I need to
for
watch the
picks,
video,
but
'cause I
M80
don't
is
know
not
what
a
to
team
use.
that will allow you to take those separate engagements and more.
Man, we gotta use super here. These niggas are like gay.
It is so spread out that you can get away with winning
Just depends on the raid that we do.
1v1s.
Oh, we can't. You gotta
Just
fucking
kill
run.
time. They can't talk to their coach of Super, but Canadian can work through
Gotta, like,
it.
run away.
Assess the team,
Kids
assess
is
what's going wrong,
divorced
and
and does
set
only
yourself up.
Bro, how does,
for
like-
what could be the remaining
Just wasted my
2 to 3
super. I thought we were gonna
rounds.
fight them, but they told us to run away.
M80 will just sit and wait,
Gotta
and
get a
everybody
new
will be bored,
bomb.
wondering what's going on with Spoit. I
Holy
think at this
shit,
point
I
in time,
hate
they have
you. I
likely
hate you.
figured out what
What
is
do I
happening.
do?
They're going to hunt for this
Wait,
final
wait,
kill
what-
because,
what,
I mean, why not? But
Oh shit.
it will be
Wait,
in
you're right.
most
What
senses
campaign
of
is
the
this?
word,
Is
a
this the final
flawless
shape?
round for M80, irrespective of
Oh,
what
no,
Spoit
this
does
is-
and what M80 does. This round was over the moment.
The one that you're
Spoit
doing?
decided to
Yeah.
sit outside
Wait,
for the
QC.
final
Which one am I
minute.
doing? I
Nope.
forgot
We're
already.
down in the
What
books
planet
for
are you
flawless
on?
win
What planet
from
are you on?
M80, but it really should be.
Are you in the
Oh.
Traveler?
Round and they
Or
take
like the Pale
lead
Heart?
because of it.
I think, yeah, the pill, I
Stat
think,
trackers
yeah.
remember that, okay? We
Yeah,
can
that's,
find
the
out
final
at the
shape.
very end of
Make
the
sure
game
you're-
from,
make sure you're-
Wait, that's the one for the super, right?
Yeah, you know, kind of
Yeah,
dead
for
time. Doesn't
For
matter.
Prismatic, yeah.
Yeah.
Something interesting that was
Need to
talked
get that
about,
shit,
I
might as well
believe
do
it was
this whole
after
thing.
an interview with Rexon, and Foxe kind of
Yeah,
touched
you're
on
not
it
gonna
last
stop
week on the
it.
desk, how Super is not necessarily
Because I'm
a
not
coach
choosing,
who's
like,
going
comparing me to you.
getting into a lot of the nitty-gritty.
But you're not gonna
Sometimes
finish
they
that
just
whole thing in
allow
the next
their
hour, bro. I
players
promise you.
to
But
talk
that was
about
like you, bro.
kind of the more in-depth
And
stuff when you've
ironically,
got
now you're, like,
a captain
PvE made.
Canadian, that can be a big part of the
Let's just
puzzle.
slam you in
where
that shit,
Canadian
too.
is a little bit more
Nope.
of the guy directing the day-to-day stuff, where Super can kind of be more high level. He's not going to control the players' every movement. He can let them come up with plans on their own, can let them do what they need to do.
Dripping like hot
So
sauce.
I think for Shopify in particular,
Bro, the
letting
quest for the
Canadian have
Wither
that
Horde
extra time to
was
talk is
the
even
hardest
more
shit
valuable
ever,
than
bro.
some teams who maybe do
Nigga,
get a
no,
bit
it
more
wasn't, gang. You're
Yes, it
just
micromanaged by their
was.
coach.
You are
Super
dog
still
shit.
thinks he has something
Probably
bad.
not.
That's
It's all
because
good,
he's
though.
all
Which-
about
what'd you have to use-
timeout,
what'd you have to do
which
for it
makes
then?
sense, right?
Hey,
Even though
dumbass,
you just
I
had
don't
the
remember, but I
pseudo
have
tap
it, so,
timeout,
like,
you want a real
what?
one to really reset
Oh, so
the
you're just
momentum.
talking then if you don't know, you
Get
don't
your
remember.
players out of their own
Like,
heads,
shit,
make sure they
dumb
can
here.
secure some of these attacks on
He said it's
border.
not hard until I don't
Once again,
remember.
Border's a
You're a
very
doorknob.
attacker-sided map.
Hey,
A lot of the
dumbass,
times
just 'cause
we
I
do
don't
see
remember
teams
doesn't mean it
struggling
was
to
hard.
survive on the defense.
Okay,
because
but
Yo,
they
cut
can
it.
be a lot of ground.
Like, what are you
where
saying?
They can for free from the attackers.
Come here.
They don't need to take
Get out of
very
my
much
ear.
space. They can
Oh,
play a
Connie.
lot outside the building.
Out of my ear.
Bro, they made me join up and like shit on you, bro.
You'd
Dead
expect
ass.
Shopify Rebellion
I mean,
are
we
ready
can
for
play
that,
for
but again,
red
they're
right
a
now.
team who
Yeah,
haven't
we can
played
play for
Travel
red.
all season. It's really a big unknown.
We can do
on the
PvE after this
level.
game. After this game. I mean, not this game.
I'll
After this
play you
mission.
for
But of
any
course, so
amount
now the
on my
After this
real
game.
timeout
Yes,
is
we can do
taken.
all- we can
So
all do
you
that.
saw
any amount.
Shopify Rebellion.
Ozzy, you finna get embarrassed. first.
To that timeout with
Never seen me
Spoit sitting
play.
outside for
Hey,
a
I'm
minute,
Kylo
and now
Ren.
there will be an opportunity for them to talk to the coaching staff too.
Look
so
at me.
you don't usually see that. You don't usually see a fake timeout get taken, and then
Probably-
a real
not
timeout
the easy jump
following
again.
it. So I do wonder if
Nope.
there's something more to be said about what's going on with the Rebellion at the moment.
This nigga's like just not
Surf and
dying.
Rexen are
Holy
putting
shit.
in some really rough performances here, and I will say, all day, Shopify Rebellion have been unable to get the best out of those 3 points of the spear. You can make an argument as to whether Spoit is that 4th point or not, but Ambi, Rex, and Surf tend to be the 1-2-3 punch of this SR
Look at that
team.
agility.
No match that we have seen today has had all
That shit is-
3 of them banging on all cylinders. We've seen it in group stages, so it is possible, but there has to be credit given to M80 for
Camera
keeping
low, bro.
these
Holy shit. I'm
players.
gonna run the fucking Gallahorn in a minute.
Rexen is not
They're just
running
crowding.
away
You get the
with
Gallahorn?
15 plus kills. Surf is not
what
finishing
I have
with
every day.
12 kills, of which 7 of those have
forgot.
won
You're right.
rounds for Shopify Rebellion. And Ambi's not finishing with 21 kills, which is higher than the amount of years he's lived on this planet. Spoit is putting in a good performance, and obviously Ambi is
Alright.
having a terrific game compared to maps 1 and 2, but
This nigga plays
that's really the
last
only
radius
thing
is
that you can
disgusting.
say about this team, which is really quite stunning given that they're only a single round behind.
Easy, look at me.
But the numbers on M80 aren't particularly great either. In fact,
Where
they're
am I?
worse across the board. And it just goes to
Gotta
show
go
you
back.
that these have been
Was
either
alright.
blowout
Kylo
rounds or
Ren?
really scrappy games
Right, you might be muted.
where
Right.
both teams are in it till the
Oh,
very
it
end.
is.
Oh, mine's
Hey.
off the map.
Now for the Rebellion, if they
What you mean?
lose
We're not
this,
trying to fuck
M80
the map,
goes
map
on the
trouble.
match point and will be
Oh,
under
no.
Change my
territory
flow.
for SR, but it won't be a
Gotta have
great
back on my
feeling
engine.
given this is the end of the
I'm gonna
road.
hop on my
There
tiny
is
real
no
quick.
4th map for them to come back on.
Most
I
of this
should really
push
smack
from
your shit.
Shopify Rebellion looks like it's moving towards security. I say that Canadians.
These
starting
are
to
like
make
the
a
worst
rotate
type of
now,
like
so they
enemies.
could
I
go
swear to
direct
God,
into
bro.
I
site.
know.
They banned out
This shit is,
the
like,
loot that
actually
wasn't
disgusting.
played on this bomb site by M80,
Y'all
but
doing
it's
that
played
shit
on both
together?
of the first floor sites,
Yeah.
so we'll see
Shit
that
not
how
hard.
much more of
Y'all
an
started from the
impact
beginning,
in
right?
the next couple of rounds.
Because if y'all
Yeah.
started where Rad's at,
Sports
then
starting
I'm
to
starting
move back
from
over
his point.
towards Archive, so it does feel like they're going to go for a big push in with the Candelas. We get a first logic bomb, but it doesn't seem like this is the actual start to the push.
You die with the orb.
Smoke's being tossed out as well, and as the Candelas get
Guys,
charged by Canadian, this looks to be it.
Yeah.
Oh, I blew myself up.
None of
Is it
them
a timer?
have
I can't
at the
remember. Is it a
moment.
timer or
We're just
no?
gonna
No,
go straight
timer.
For fighting. This
You just
is
can't die with it.
A
So,
surprising
well, I'm finna fall
predicament.
off the map again.
Lots of utility invested in this. Candelas
Oh, he
go out
responds
kind
to
of with
that.
a lead-off
Yeah, he
pick.
does.
The defenders
Darth
right
Vader,
now
Darth Vader shit is
catching the Rebellion off guard. They still
Little
don't have
balls
the
to the
ability
side.
Vader, look
Oh,
at
he's
him.
weaving
None of them
everything.
had it. It's been surrendered over by
You're dead.
security, and there's nobody really nearby to get it. Is it
Fall off
just
the map.
kills?
They gotta be
What
finding the
is
most awkward
idea
area in the
here?
game.
They used Candelas. They used logic bombs. Maybe they were
Nah,
trying to trip
I'm
up
Darth Vader
M80
again.
and force
Now I'm
them to
him,
commit
though.
mistakes.
Now I have to
Maybe the
find
goal
fucking
was
shit.
for Shopify
Hey,
Rebellion
I kind of like
make
this.
the defenders think and execute
Where's
was
the other
unfolding,
part?
get antsy,
Am I
and
blind
then
or
take
what?
advantage of that
I
antsiness.
like it, but I don't.
I'm honestly not sure,
Am I
Jesse.
blind?
I can't see. Like
With
I
about
can't
30
like
seconds
see
to
it.
figure something out, but
Yeah,
there's
no,
rat
me
spots
either.
all over the map. Yeah, and he does get cleaned
Wait,
up.
is the
That's
cloak
first
built in
rat
with
found,
this?
but there's
Oh, it
another one
is.
not too far away. Gunner on the other
Never
side of
mind.
that wall.
Oh, my
20
stupid.
seconds
That'd
and
been
still
hard.
one Candela for Troy to work with.
I'd have been hard as fuck.
Oh my
Man,
goodness. Start taking down
pockets
Gunner,
bad.
and
Yeah.
well,
Found
it
the mission
started off very
switched.
poorly for the Rebellion. Now they've lost Canadian, who's bleeding out and is immobilized. He'll need to be
Like to be
retrieved.
like the most
Not a lot
obvious
of time
spot.
left. Last one standing is Surf. He walks in. Spoit gets Canadian
Huh?
up. Diffuser runs out of
be
munitions.
on the
It's
wall,
hot and
no?
cold now in a 1v2.
Oh.
Time is run
Long
out,
ass
though.
cutscene,
The
dog
Canadian
shit
gets
ass
hot
shit.
in before the job can be done. What a triumphant comeback from the
Dang.
Rebellion.
You banking on me in the
game.
bank.
We're
Smack
gonna
the
need
shit
a
out of
photo
this spank.
finish on that. Hot and cold was
Tackle him,
literally
just let it rest.
staring at the head of the player putting the defuse kit on
There's
the
no
ground.
way.
So we're doing
It
last
was
wish.
0-0 when Hot and Cold
No.
he just missed that
Oh,
goal.
God, I'm not
It would've
doing
been
that shit.
GG's. It would have been done. The round would have
This
been
shit might take
done.
4 days.
80 on match point. It
There's
doesn't get
no
closer
way.
than that.
Like, did it disappear?
You gotta do something
Ridiculous
easy,
stuff
bro. We
going
gotta do
on in that
Vogue.
round. I went back and took a look at the defuse kit situation as well. At
Gotta
about
do Vogue.
I wanna say 2 minutes on the clock.
You can do Deep
Yeah,
Stone?
around a minute 52.
I'm not doing Deep
Canadian
Stone.
dropped the diffuser
Deep Stone is not
right
hard.
next to Ambi,
I
and
know it's
Ambi
not
was
hard,
on
but I'm
drone.
not doing Deep
Once
Stone.
Ambi got off the drone, he never picked up the kit. So I feel like there was some miscommunication there.
Bro, you gotta
Canadian
think. You gotta
maybe
do
meant to
something
pass
that's
it along
easy
as
to
he
teach
rotated
too.
on the Ying over to the other side of the map. It
We
was
can do Salvation.
still being-
Right, I
I've
can
actually
look up a
never done
tutorial- I can look
Salvation.
up a
The
tutorial
defuse kit
real
would be
quick,
held
bro. It's
over
not gonna
towards
take all
security.
day.
Red, you are retarded, yeah. I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie.
think
I'm gonna
Actually,
tell
Actually,
you. It's gonna take
Good, have you ever done Salvation?
nigga. I don't even know what
Sounding
raid
very
that is,
Swedish
gang. I'm not.
On the moon,
Salvation
the moon
was-
raid.
Comes out when he yells,
Garden of Salvation.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
That shit
I never done that one before though.
That shit, that raid is
They have
literally
Red
30
Bull.
minutes. It's like
They
literally
have
two
Red
bosses
Bull.
and it's over.
Again, Parker.
I'm gonna fall off the map. We're gonna have to do it
I
again.
am shocked.
Yeah,
to
what?
see
The
M80
only
never
thing is, like,
tried
the-
this up against
huh?
Dark
He's gonna do it
Zero.
again?
It is once again thought
Yeah.
of
I've never done that.
Bye-bye.
No.
There's a lot of
Bomb sites
there's a lot
in
of
siege.
encounters. I could
Just because
teach it,
taking
but like
Chizzy with the Tiwa.
regular-
Mike with the
There's a
Tiwa.
lot of encounters.
Hit him with the
Don't
Tiwa.
res me yet. Don't res me yet.
Appreciate y'all boys.
That shit
I'm joining you.
To hold down this site.
That shit might take a
Nah,
minute.
because I had to
Kind of
make a
game
second
plan.
cup
They've
of
got
coffee
lots
because
of
bro.
Let's just do that one.
I like
by
coffee,
Kino,
period,
information
bro.
from the cams of hot and cold as well.
What,
I
Salvation?
don't mind their
Ball.
lineup one bit, but this
Yeah.
bomb site seems like no matter
Huh?
what the lineup has always
I'm
been
doing
a
Salvation.
struggling one for
Ball.
defenders.
No, we should definitely do bug.
5-5 map 3. Wow.
Yeah, I am curious
is
to see
a
how
beautiful
this
game.
unfolds. Will we see more value?
we just
out of
gotta redo
Aurora,
this whole
by the
shit.
way?
Dog
We
shit
did
ass
not
game.
See high value
Yo,
from
guys,
this
chill out.
operator when it was brought out
Oh, this is cool
last
tech.
time.
This
I've
is
seen
really
this.
cool. To
I've
get
seen
the
this.
wall, this was shown on Twitter the other day. They used the first Rora wall to close this off, and now the exothermic charge will be able to open the electrified wall and
Austin's
pass
not doing
for
any
it.
damage.
That's super sick.
Nah, is that
Very
100
play.
IQ?
Eats with the 2 months. Was good. Eats. Wait, Sports 14 and
This
5.
SMG is so good. Holy
Like-
shit.
You don't keep up to date with all of the memes that we see on
Mike, you're right.
all social media.
Wait, so what are we doing? What are we doing right now? Easy.
I forget.
I'm about
who
to play
posted
comp,
it,
bro.
so
I
maybe
guess
don't
we
put
just
that
play
up
comp.
Get
shit,
out of my
but
team.
That was on
Get
Twitter
off
not
my
too
team.
Fuck up
long
and start
ago.
again.
Really sick
Get
to
off my
to be seeing that in a pro game.
Alright, cool.
'Cause that wall's really tough to get otherwise.
Down goes hot and cold.
Boy!
Shopify Rebellion now starting to heat up just as they did. in
Keep going
the
immune. I'm about to
Holy
like,
shit,
moment
Sports on a
mad.
heater.
Map number 2. There's an inevitable
Zachary, the problem,
Oh my god, I
Zachary.
love being a warlock.
this Shopify Rebellion team that was felt during much of the regular stage where
Oh shit.
doesn't seem like you can hold them down for that long. Obviously, map number 1 shows that they are
There's one
capable
more. Come here.
of bleeding. The first time that Shopify Rebellion has dropped
Who's
a
got
map
Jacob?
this
Who's
entire
got Rat?
stage.
Jynxzi's not
Got a
banned.
great start here now in round number 11. Winner of this round.
Leave me alone.
moves
He's
to
not
match
banned.
point. Could be the penultimate round. Hot and cold will be in the grave for the remaining minute.
Didn't really worry about taking top floor too much. Still a lot of dread mines they gotta worry about as well. Gunner gonna be the guy up there, but he immediately falls to Rex, and now that top floor control looks a lot better for Shopify. They're using these smokes. They want to get a plant in. As long as they control security, which they do, this feels very good.
That's
You got a
one.
read on that bandit
There's two.
now as well.
I got
Kino
two.
might
There's
be
one more.
playing
I got
on
it.
borrowed time as a
over
singular
there. It just didn't
frost mat
spawn
kept
last time.
them at bay.
Yeah.
Down
Let's wait, get the kill. Let's wait, get the kill.
down goes M80, and unless they can do something,
Yeah, it's like ogre on me.
M80 are about to suffer from a flawless round. It comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
fruition. Shopify
Zach, he's not banned
Rebellion
anymore.
cleaning up shop, taking match point, and not suffering a single casualty
think it'll be
in the
Slay bans one.
process.
Feels like custom supply is now burned to both.
Easy.
teams that have
Don't
tried
sell
to
my
go-
shit.
To go to this
Should I
site.
snipe?
Really cool take again
Look
from
at
Shopify
sniper.
Rebellion. That went exactly how
Kinda
they
good, they're gonna
wanted
get me
to.
20.
I was a little concerned.
Whoa, what
Dog
damn
shit.
he's drinking?
They don't give you
Up on the
nothing.
top
Or
floor,
they ain't give
using
me
that
nothing.
is the do or die for this
Already
site.
did it.
But there was so much.
Wait, I wonder, is it already
pressure coming
plus?
in from past
It
point
is.
that they were able to get that in, and Rex and the
Should
solo
I use
player
a
that
no
was
and
up
beyond?
top did great work to be able to clear out those players. Only got 1 kill, I believe, in that round, but it was one of the most important kills that he could have
The witness got
possibly
too much
gotten, so
aura.
it was really
You about
high
to
value
zoom.
still coming out from Shopify Rebellion. It has not been an easy path, Parker. It's been a long
So, Red, what other
brutal
Destiny
game
videos
full
were
of
you watching?
comebacks and full of
Huh?
results that nobody
No, I was just
was
looking
expecting.
what I should upgrade,
Shopify
like what
Rebellion
weapons
are
I should get.
officially 1 round away from top 4 in the NAL.
You should upgrade your face.
I mean, they
Mingo, I look
survived
better than
through
you.
most of the group
Don't know what to tell you.
stage. Being in that position, the winner of this series will be in action later today. I'm sorry if I am repeating myself
get this
for
dog
those
shit,
of you
let's
that
go.
have been here from the very
have Destiny
first
downloaded,
moment,
Mingo, or
but we
no?
are about
Downloaded.
3.5 hours into this
How much?
best
How
of
long?
3, so we'll be picking up
Don't
new
worry about it.
viewers as time goes on.
You were dog shit.
Oh, the dog shit.
No matter what happens over the next 3,
Yep.
maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 rounds.
Nope.
DZ and
Yep.
Wildcard.
You
are
want like
up
fucking
next.
heaven?
You'll get to see a Dark Zero team that was
Instagram asked what's on my mind. I'm gonna put a money
start
emoji.
this stage, but faltered in the final 2 play days, dropping a 5-7 decision to this team on the right, Shopify Rebellion, and then ended the final day of
Wait, what happens when you
groups with a
fall?
5-7
Nothing.
scoreline.
Spoit's so fit. Yeah, Spoit's like
Against
sexy. Imagine,
PlayStation
like
Gaming.
obviously, who gives a fuck that he's not tall? But imagine if he was like 6'3", he'd be like the next
This
Marlon.
series will play the winner of DZ versus Wildcard in our
His
final
facial
match of the day,
structure
which
is so
again
hot.
is scheduled to start
Come
around
on, bro.
8 o'clock, but unless
that crazy to
DZ
say?
Wildcard is a 2-0
Yes.
blowout,
Why did you have to say
Genuinely
will make that
feeling
8
both
p.m.
ways.
timing.
Are you fruit, gang? Why am I on this dog shit ass map?
Hawking right down.
By the way, Marlon
Just
needs to
like
be
easy.
stopped. Me, Marlon, and Clay Thompson gotta be stopped.
Nigga snuck in Clay Thompson.
2-0, which was
Not
certainly
shut
not
ass.
what I expected. I also did not expect M80 to take
Nigga Clay
a
Thompson
first
got a
map
bad bitch. Now he
off
needs.
of Shopify Rebellion, but here we are, and again, it's the magic.
You have Stompies,
of the
Cassie?
playoffs.
Or you can't get it?
No, it's just
Reacting
Warlock.
to that
Yeah.
bot that just went off. He's
Wow.
gonna wait for his shield, and that's exactly what he
Wow,
has
it's
to
looking
do.
like a
He was gonna kill a Canadian. His
7-7.
shield was moved by that clash, and now he's still in a power position, hoping he'll
It's
kill
my
Surf.
gear.
It's just looking
Is
at
this
his
map,
side.
is this map 1 Mingo or map
Map
3?
3.
A really
I got
troubling
resilience
operator to
and,
lose, and of course the team captain will now have
Where
to
are you going?
silent
Ella,
on the
Ella,
outside or
Gavini.
guide
Wait, it's
the
not- we don't
ball
have
without
them.
being an
You are not
active
Da
bot.
Vinci,
Gavin's
dude.
dropped
Where are
down.
you
There's
going?
Also 1 foot
You not
in
look
the
at the
grave
like your.
at
Oh, I got
the moment.
grenade.
Your stats.
I got grenade in the
Retrieved is
I mean,
Looking at my
Spoit's
shit,
alive
let me
and
see.
he's Spoit's alive and he's
Supposed to have
16 and
blue.
5.
Minute to go, but no shields to slow down on the side of the Rebellion, so that is A-okay. He'll toss it out over towards that secondary bomb site.
Chat, look at Hot and Cold. You see how he's
Inside
2 and 8,
of
but he plays
Fountain,
like
a very
Clash,
critical
Monty, and
position where he
Blackbeard.
can
Like,
engage either with the
this is
SMG
the
or
only
the
people that are
shotgun.
allowed to not get kills.
Now Gunner will see Hot and Cold maneuver back towards that
man.
wall,
Oh my god.
buying as much time as possible. Shopify
Remind me
Rebellion
of
cannot get
Warframe.
bogged down here in the nitty-gritty. Surf will be the main point
Nigga
of
said
contact, staring
Warframe.
over
I
towards
heard that
metal,
shit.
watching
That
as
game
the
is
clash of
ass.
Hot and Cold is just
That
out
game
of
was not.
sight.
That game was Warframe.
It wasn't
Warframe
that
was
bad.
not ass.
I tried to play it and it was
Man.
so like
Kino has
ass.
a nitro
Warframe
cell
was so
prepped and
tough.
ready.
You had to like
Toss is
Warframe was one of
over.
those games.
And
that
he
you
got
didn't get
Ambi,
into
wow.
It was ass.
You know about Titanfall, you know.
I mean, Spoit might have 30.
Ambi retrieved. Gunner still on a single point of HP. Diffuser picked off by Spoit.
Where am I, like, going?
With 10 seconds to go.
I'm high.
Could we see a hectic conclusion? Kino gunning down Ambi.
Give Spoit a kill. Give him a kill.
Spoit with 17
That's some Mingo
kills.
bait shit right here.
To finish this round with
He just one-shotted my
but
Titan shield.
17 will do as all
What,
of them 80
conditional?
collapse on him, and
Yes.
they get the final pick to
Oh, yeah,
send
well,
us
conditional
to
does that
overtime.
game.
The hero of M80
Go help our
is
teammate.
named
You better get
Kino,
fried.
the first player ever picked up by this
Like,
M80
why we always fight
org.
somebody?
I
Just let me
smell
run
like
around.
shit right
Will
now.
continue to be
Go
big
take a
for
shower?
his team. A massive nitro cell. If
don't
he
gotta
had
fight.
just gotten those nitro downs,
Nigga said
it
I smell
probably
like
would have been
shit.
enough to make him the MVP of that round.
You stink,
Following up with the
nigga.
shotgun too, though. Perfect
Or has a
play
nose
when the
piercing.
pressure is the highest. It forces us into
Shit, I used to have
overtime.
one.
I love the way M80 played that whole defense. You know, they had aggressive plays over in break.
Where am
room.
I getting
They
shot
had Hot
from?
and Cold on the clash up there. They had that
I
great
don't
play by
pick it
Yellow,
up.
which I'm sure we're about to
That, bro, every time I hear that
right
sound,
there.
that reminds me of
Oh,
Ball.
he's in
A lot of
there.
time, and then they didn't just stick around and
Every
die.
time I hear that
Well,
sound.
Gavin did, but
No,
everybody
no,
else then
no.
rotated back out of break room.
When
They
you pick up the,
conceded
the
security.
shit.
They knew they
Like the
didn't have to
lights,
hold
the light of
whole match. They
darkness.
said that's fine by us. Well, let
The
Shopify
light.
have it. There's only like 40 seconds on the clock, anyways.
Oh,
You guys
nice.
are
I
losing
used my
this.
ult.
We're
I
gonna
done
fall
that.
back. We've got Kino
How
in
do
the
you
background.
accidentally
We know
pop
we're
your
gonna be
ult? Why do
okay.
you do that shit?
I keep,
I
bro. I
wouldn't have
don't
been
know.
right
I
this
just
game, didn't
always.
go and see.
You get scared?
Transcends.
Well, of course.
Yeah, you
Welcome
have to
I
kill the
didn't
purple
expect to see
guys with
blood.
it.
I think it was after the second round, or it was either the second or third round. I said, I'm feeling overtime. I want
My gun didn't shoot. I
overtime.
hate everybody.
A
Oh, I'm
common
dead.
question asked to casters is, which teams are you
Don't know
cheering
what
for?
I just got
Who
being
do you
by
like
1
the
HP.
most? And the answer
Love you.
is, well, there really isn't any. I don't
Where y'all
personally
going?
care about any of these teams. I care about
Okay.
players and I care about storylines. And right here, I think there's compelling storylines.
1 HP.
Both of
Yeah.
I'm like a
them.
fake power level 10. I'm like
Shopify
power level
Rebellion have
20.
shown that they can bleed, but if they manage
Gotcha.
to overcome
Or ICJ.
this matchup and go into the upper bracket finals, clinching a spot in the top 4, then cool, that's a storyline to be had. They were the best team through the group stage, but they're not perfect. As for M80, the storyline
Wow,
that went
Crypto's
on
up
Jynxzi
again.
your grenade over there
looked like they
recharged.
were in trouble against OXG. They persevered, they overcame that, and they won. Now,
nigga is
the
dog
same
shit
thing
on my
against
sub.
Shopify Rebellion. They
Whenever-
started off strong. They were in trouble on map number
Kevin,
2.
where you going?
Shopify
Yeah, back,
Rebellion
my
came
food.
back, and M80 has an opportunity
I'll just
to
go.
shut down the best
One HP on
team
it.
in the region and throw them down
It's
into
like
the lower
unpeakable
bracket.
game.
He's dead
Both
now.
very
so.
compelling and both very easy to tell from a casting
Look at you,
perspective.
you gripping
Each of these
daddy.
teams will have that story come to
Just in,
fruition.
President Trump is
Maybe didn't drop
preparing
on the
to
ground.
open the $9 trillion U.S.
Answer.
retirement market to Bitcoin and
Trying to
crypto
get a vert
investments.
angle onto, I believe that's Ambi up at the top of Raptors. Yes, it is. Holding this spot. He's got a
What?
three-way crossfire alongside Canadian and
Getting one shot by that.
Good information.
Almost got one shot at. Oh my
The
god.
user is aware. He should know now that he's being spammed out, and he might
lit,
have
though.
to suffer for it. But no, it's Ambi up above instead.
Come on,
Good
Spoit.
couple of frags coming out from M80 will secure them a lot of big positionings.
Gotta get up
Still
out of
Canadian
there.
East stairs and Spoit in behind him will exist in powerful positions. So the job is not done. but you've gotten yourself a man advantage.
Spoit
I was
traded.
gonna say, Canadian's gonna be holding
No.
this whole round together in his position. He dies, and it's curtains,
No.
and there he goes. It's all up to Surf as the last
did it,
one.
Kevin?
He's got intel from the Yokai,
Yeah.
but also
This
has
is easy.
3 angry players on the side of M80 that will be encroaching upon his position very quickly,
Go put him with the prime.
especially with a Monty on the board.
I need you.
That's tough.
Easy.
I got
Thank
you.
Surf
One
might
more,
have
one
just
more.
lost that Yokai and have
I
very
lied. No, I had to
reload.
intel.
Bro, I'm telling you, they beam you in Legendary. I tried Legendary,
Still a
they're
minute to
beaming.
go. I
Normal
like
is
this
like,
from M80.
especially, bro,
Jesse.
the
They
end,
have
the end
time
part
at
for the
their
like
disposal.
final mission
They
of the
should
campaign.
use it. And now
On
they've got
normal, they're
information.
beaming me, bro.
Hutton has picked off
You finished the
position
campaign
of
already?
Surf.
I'm at, like,
now
step
inside
28 out of
Archives, and
34.
Echo is not really an operator that
helping
you
this
want.
nigga?
Oh my God.
Engagements. Surf
Tripping,
almost
bro.
spray transfers over to grab Kino for a second kill, but can
Why
only
don't you
get
just
hot
finish
and cold.
yours and
I need,
then
because
leave
I
it
need
Exactly.
one of
Better.
y'all. I need one of
Hopple the
this mission.
Rebellion to move
Getting
to match
beamed like
point
every trip.
series point.
The last one?
Another big
Have a good
round
stream,
Yeah.
dude.
Is it the
getting
one
of
where
those
you're, like, in
early
that little
picks on
circle room?
direction at the start
You're in
of
the
round.
circle, you gotta get the
Late
shield.
round as well.
Have a good
Yeah.
stream, dude. This dude
Yeah,
with the
I'm
raspy
fighting
smoke
you're
before
gonna
he's
need
killing
that.
me.
Somewhat
Yeah, you're gonna need me. Couldn't for that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
not
was
doing
getting
that shit.
beamed.
Nope.
Organization.
Which one
to
you talking
play the
about?
shield.
That shit
He's
again.
had, we'll say, mixed
I'm
I'm not
results
doing that shit
on
with
those
him.
operators in the past.
Chill.
Yes,
It's
you
like
are.
2
Even though it
seconds.
was a
I almost beat
no-brainer
it.
that
I
he was going to
literally
take
died.
over from that position.
I
can't,
Kino
like-
can still have a huge impact.
Can't
Getting those
transcend.
frags around
You're
his
doing that by
IGL,
yourself
around
with
his
this
shield
nigga.
player.
I'm
That was
not doing that.
massive.
I did it by
for
myself to
Kino.
begin with, bruh.
I don't
Kino,
care.
the single
You're, like, running
longest
away.
teammate that
Well, the thing is, Canadian always playing bad, like always. Apocalypse. The operators he plays doesn't get him kills. Like if you're on a shield operator every game against 5 pros, you're more than likely not getting
North
a kill.
American champion in his very first stage, winning the playoffs the very first time that he came over to
Look
NA
how hot and cold their
alongside
shield players
Kino.
4-9, Canadians
Along
4-8.
the way,
Shield
he
players just don't
eliminated
get kills.
the Sonics in that playoff run, and now his
He's
two
1
teammates
HP,
of
bro.
both
I'm
Super
phoning
and Rexon,
great.
who were
Oh, no, this is
moved on
bad.
that team.
Oh no, don't die.
It's been a long
Twitter.
road for a lot of these players, and you know just how important it is to be able to secure this
Nope.
top 4 spot in North
He's
America.
invis, bro. Every
Shopify
fucking
needs to
round.
go back to back to finish out this game. 8-7. M80 just
I'm
needs
so
one.
fucking good. Oh my god, how did I
That's
not
like
die?
arguing with each other.
5 kills, 5 bullets. That's all that separates
Damn,
you
bro, I need to
from a
stop using
berth
well
in that
irradiated
upper bracket
PvP.
final.
I forgot they nerfed this shit. I always.
Why do you
Not
use that in,
that-
in PvP?
Redditors need to be
I've been using
referenced
that in
here, but I
trials,
do
yeah.
think it will be some just desserts for the
It's like the only time it's good.
M80 haters that were talking on the subreddit about how washed this
Oh, I
team
died.
is, how overrated the core is. I know that we as casters can sink to this level, and I know the average audience will do that as well. That when a team loses,
Like
we tend
how
to
many,
point fingers
yo?
and say, well, of course they choked.
I want a
It's not
BBO.
really the case. This has been a great matchup for both of these teams. I think both squads can be quite happy with their
Oh,
performance.
easy. This shit's so
no
easy,
matter
though,
who
Red.
wins and who loses. That
Oh,
said,
really?
I think the expectations for
Yep, you're
Shopify
done.
Rebellion were much higher, and they have been held back in a number of these rounds in ways that I think they will look back on and kick themselves over. M80, I would argue, are playing above what we saw of them in the group stages. Shopify Rebellion are playing below that, and I don't
That
think
one
that has anything
grenade
to
is
do
like
with each other.
shit on everybody.
The red.
Still,
Wage me, bro.
both teams
Can they just
look
watch
top
Void?
tier. And if
Wait
Shopify
till me a
Rebellion
bit.
are to lose, well, it was a very, very close matchup.
Like, it's like free
Close to
bread.
the
After this mission, let's go. Let's play
Just
custom
watch
game.
Void, dude.
Gunner in a very important gunfight. Hot and Cold comes out to support him. This is really smart. Just forces
You're having
Rexon to
a Jynxzi,
back
yeah.
off. They had a really strong drone onto Gunner. They had all of his information. Now they're going to have to run in and try to pinch with the
Why there's
blitz.
so many? We're about to fight a
I just felt the
badass
map.
beast.
I just felt the map.
Void!
Ian is off to the races. Spoit leading the killing to the 15th round beyond the board.
I've never heard so many. I just fell off the
Let's
map.
Void, get one more.
Now 3 kills.
20!
I'm like
for
gliding
12.
off the map.
Another
Don't
flawless
die.
round for the Rebellion. Yes, it will come.
Holy
to
shit,
pass.
7-7 match
They do
point.
it within about a 5 to 10 second window, and now we
Objective.
go
It's my
Void's
objective.
20 and
It
7.
matters.
15th round.
Spoy has 20.
Literally 3 minutes away from a conclusion.
Map
Showing
3,
that he is
7-7,
maybe
Boy
the
has
single
20.
best player in North America. His teammates would argue with that, and certainly
Is
they've
Void
had
streaming?
Let's
Like, I know
go
his
red.
manager
different
sometimes
moments
streams
where
when he's
different
playing.
players on the Shopify Rebellion team
I
have
can't register?
popped off, but today, when it
Took a
matters the
money
most,
out.
game
It's
3
not
of
fair.
playoffs, Boyd is putting up a legendary performance.
We got the new
He's done
objective.
this
That's all that
before.
matters.
He did it for Rogue. He did it for Koi.
What?
He did it for M80, and now he's really showing what he can do for Shopify Rebellion. One round will determine
okay.
who makes to the top 4. Of course, as we've said over and over
1,000
again,
enemies.
if
It's
you
fine.
lose this best of 3, you still have a chance. You can still even get first place in the North America.
Wow.
You could run the lower bracket. So even if Shopify lose this, they could still be the best team in NA, but it's a whole
I like
lot
no
harder
ammo.
to play all those.
Look, like I thought
Holy
M80 was
shit.
dog shit, but I
I'm
guess
finna run a Gallahorn.
when they're locked, they're not that bad.
all that they can ask
Diffusers
for
5
on
and 12,
Shopify.
get them off the team.
I'm finna run a Gallahorn, bro. I'm not gonna do this shit no more. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit like that.
I could eat
Lower
like.
bracket quarterfinal.
Ooh, what should I get?
Loser of Dark Zero wildcard plays OXG in another lower bracket quarterfinal. Then you have to get through the lower
I just had first kitchen, bro.
semifinal. Then you need to get past the lower bracket final.
Yeah, watch
which
the
will
Gallahorn
be
as all these
if
niggas.
M80 wins this and one of DZ wildcard win the next game, it will be the loser of that matchup.
They're about to do some Amaru shit.
These two teams in theory
one
could
one
play
shot
each
did
other
all
once
that.
more.
Oh, it's bad.
So
Are they
it's-
Russian?
It's why we
Should've
call
been
it.
Are you on normal or legendary?
Because
Why?
it's always an easier route
Y'all are
going through the
stupid
upper
as
Y'all
bracket.
niggas are
You
retarded.
don't
Shit is easy.
necessarily wanna go down
You're not
to the
gonna
lower
get that
bracket,
shit done, bro.
sink to the depths of the other teams.
Now I am gonna
They've
call
got
stopping in Sky. They're just
more
deafened
to
because
prove
I have
than
other
you
people
do.
in here.
Win or lose, Gavin is going to end this game on the Amaru. He's over by the front door. I think his plan is to enter and likely go up the small office hatch. Could also
I
go up
deafen,
the
Raid, I
archives
deafen.
hatch if he's
They're
feeling
playing a
like
different
it might
game.
be a better angle for him. You see the drone there. He does not want this operator to be given up. He does not want it to be obvious what he's playing. That shotgun, if he goes up that small office hatch, is going to be
Wow. Chat, what do you,
incredibly
chat, predicts.
deadly.
Who's winning?
Might not happen right away, though. Diffuser entering down below means that they could be trying to pressure out the player inside of security. Another hatch, I should say, that Gavin could also send himself up. Here he goes, looking for the security
Stopping a
hatch.
different call. It says he's in my call.
This
Did
is
he
a
leave?
very pivotal moment, and he finds
Shut up!
Surf with the shotgun out. Surf was hopping off cam at that exact moment. Rex
They
has
lost.
been dropped as well, but Diffuser and Gavin will
Oh my God,
bite
there's
the
two
dust.
down.
Technically a 3v3. Ambi eliminating Diffuser.
No,
Spoit
Spoit's
dies.
dead,
Canadian
bro.
is still up to work with
Skype's
Ambi.
parlay.
Canadian on that Tachanka will need to go for a reload. He's still armed to the gills with those Shamika.
Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby.
You can still plant back archives.
Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby.
Jump in, Kino. Oh my God. What is happening? GG's 2v3. Good plant.
Canadian gets the other as well. Hot and cold in a 1v2.
Big 2v3!
Do or die moment for both of these teams. Hotton on the Monty, watching as that Diffuser's timer continues to run away, but he has his hands full. He'll be pinched from both sides, flames spreading around him, shield knocked asunder, and Ambi gets a triple kill to send
They
the
2v3.
Rebellion to the upper bracket finals in a heroic
Good shit, you missed.
15th round moment.
They might
Guys,
not-
parlay just got clutched.
Cinema. Everybody spam cinema. Everybody spam cinema.
Skype's parlay
Everybody
just
spam
got
cinema.
clutched.
Everybody spam cinema. Everybody spam.
Elation